got an evacuation order. Flooding is going to be happening in this area.
Get your animals out, get your people out, and get out.
But before we do that, we're going to fill just a ton of sandbags and trench like crazy and see if we can save the house versus just ditching it.
Sacramento County issued an evacuation order now.
Yeah.
Oh, these are heavy. Miss Watson.
Get it.
Neighbors think it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. We're all going to be fine, right?
It's all fine. It's so fine. It's all fine.
We just finished telling Avi this story of Boy Cries Wolf. So I don't know if this is one of those cases where the evacuation order comes and we're like, it's not that big of a deal. Can't trust those anymore.
It says this is not a drill.
Missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill.
But I don't even know where we go.
Oh, here. So yeah, we got the evacuation order. It says, emergency alert, rising water observed in your area. This is your evacuation order. Relocate to a shelter, family, or friends. Emergency services cannot guarantee that they will be able to notify you if conditions rapidly deteriorate. And then, oh, another notification. Someone just booked to stay at our RV park. That's a good notification. This other one, we're trying to figure out.
The Wilton community in South Sacramento County now under an evacuation order.
Emergency officials now urging people to leave these areas before those floodwaters start rising.
There you go, Nick. We got the evacuation notice, but it was clear skies when we went to bed. And it is so gnarly right now. The sky just keeps lighting up behind me. It's like a constant light show. Crazy. Feeling like a big light show in heaven right now. Wow.
So, it has been insane.
This was the scene Saturday evening along Dillard Road, just off Highway 99.
The storm's so severe that Sacramento County has issued a state of emergency.
People from the Wilton area are trying to evacuate.
We've been getting advisories all day of just, I don't know if you guys can see, it's just so windy.
There was such a quick turnaround from evacuation warning at 1:30 this afternoon for Wilton residents to a shelter-in-place order just 2 hours later as the floodwaters got too dangerous for people to drive out.
Slowly starting to flood, and it's been non-stop. We're hoping it does not get worse, because if it does, we are in big trouble.
More than 140,000 customers without power right now in Sacramento County alone tonight.
Power lines are breaking. I've never seen California like this, but it's just the side of our house comes down and the back of our house comes down, which means all the water comes here.
And people living nearby have spent days bracing themselves, their properties for the floodwaters. And now that it's finally here, you can see that it's becoming more dangerous for people just to even venture outside of their home.
When you get an alert that says evacuate your animals and your people, hide your kids, hide your wife, you do it.
Look, just got another one literally right now. Emergency alert.
What the heck?
Anytime I've seen people that were like at their homes and they needed canoes and kayaks, life rafts to come rescue them or helicopters to come rescue them, my heart goes out to them and I've always felt really bad for them. I gotta be honest, there was a little bit of me that was also like, why are you still there? Like, why didn't you go when they said to go? I understand why they don't now, to a better extent. There's stars in the sky, there's no clouds. You want me to evacuate the home. Maybe we'll just prep our home and stay here.
Here's the thing with the rain is that a little goes a long ways. And you don't think so. You're like, oh, it's sprinkling outside, and all of a sudden there's like a flood inside your house. Like, it is so scary.
Yeah, and that is kind of...
It's true though. It's so true. You don't think it's going to be bad, but then it's bad.
Yeah, that is basically how it happened. It just started raining. We're already an inch and a half deep. Oh, that's crazy. So yesterday, this water was up to past this concrete here. It was just getting into the house. It was above here. It started seeping through and getting into the laundry room. But it was that high. And we dug this trench and put this sump pump in. We dug a deep hole here, sump pumps in it, have PVC pipe running out, and once it gets up this high, it pumps it out. And this float valve will raise and turn on the sensor as it comes. So we have this plugged in. Also, the power's been going out every once in a while, so we got a generator to keep it going if needed. And as you can see, it's starting to fill up again. Just crazy, just within a few seconds, already filling up. That hole in the whole trenching system got the water pumping from behind the house into the front of the house, and that saved the home.
That is like the most ideal thing I think you can do because it works so fast.
The church was canceled, couldn't get to church. Even grocery stores and stuff, just all the roads were closed.
My parents couldn't get to work. A lot of people are still trying to get through the roads, which is so dangerous because if there's enough water, it can lift your car. We just didn't drive on the roads at all because any amount of water, you just don't even question it. You just turn around and drive home. So we hunkered down and we stayed home.
With all that said, surprisingly, we had a package that we had scheduled from HelloFresh, and they are sponsors of today's video. That driver, we need to find him, and I wish we could have met him. Literally weathered through the storm and brought a package of food. And I've never thought of HelloFresh being a method of, if you can't go out to food for like natural causes or disasters, go ahead and order it. And I'm not saying to do that, to put the drivers in danger. And it was only a few days that we couldn't get to stores. Fresh food was literally delivered to our house. So it was as if we went to the store, saved us time, and we didn't have to go out. So whoever that driver was.
Seriously, we literally opened the door and we're like,
wait,
this
they actually
come? How? We were like trying to figure it out, but it came.
Yeah, we had ordered it the week before. They were sponsoring this video, and so we were like, yes, these are the meals that we want, but we didn't think it would actually arrive because everything else was not working, and it did.
We do a real meal deal. Potatoes, meatloaf, green beans.
If you're not familiar with HelloFresh, it's a meal subscription service. They send fresh food to your door. All the ingredients are fresh. Vegetables, meats. It saves you time where you don't have to go to the store. Reasonably priced for what you get. And it's delicious. It makes cooking fun, and you feel like a baller when you cook good meals. And what we also like about HelloFresh is they work towards being environmentally sustainable. So the box that we got, they explain how they negated the carbon footprint that it makes. It's recyclable. I don't know why you wouldn't even look into it. In fact, we've been talking about them for a couple of years now, on and off in content. They've been a partner of our channel. Some parents have even messaged us that they have signed up their kids when they go to college. If you're worried about your child, or you want your...
That would have saved my life.
Yeah, and it makes you look legit. Like if your child was at college and made delicious meals 3 times a week, everyone would think that they were just raised by the best parent in the world.
I'm going to admit, I am not a cook. I wish I was. I wish I knew how to throw stuff together, but I do not. But following the recipes and cooking, like I learned so much stuff, and then I like remember it and then maybe use it later, or I save my recipes.
Thank you, HelloFresh, for sending even through the crazy Pineapple Express storm. You guys are amazing, delicious meals, we appreciate it. If you want to check them out, go ahead and click on the link in the description, or go to HelloFresh.com and use code thejurgys21 and get 21 free meals plus free shipping. It's a paradigm shift. It is. We're coming up on another site here.
It's like a news person. Coming from Wilton, California, huge, humongous trees who have been here all my life have fallen down from the storm. Here's the thing, the fence is taken out, but there's so much wood and trees that the animals are still inside. So much. Oh my gosh. You see all these trees over here? There's like 10 of them just stacked. It's like so sad because this is like, I don't know, my childhood. Like this whole street is lined with trees, and I think like half of them have been taken out. Hi, cows. To be honest, when we got the evacuation notice, we did not think it was going to be this bad. Not even close. I am like shocked. My whole like life living here, I've never seen anything like this, ever, not once. Something crazy.
Super blessed, super grateful that the house is now dry. Power's back on, we have service. It was really cool to see how much the community got together to help each other out. During times of potential crisis, something I learned from good people around here is to not ask, just go. One neighbor showed up and helped us, and then we left to go help another neighbor, and then more neighbors joined up to help. They probably could have called or sent a text and said, hey, you guys doing okay? And we would have just said, yeah, we're fine. So far we're doing okay, we're surviving. And then they wouldn't have shown up, but they just showed up. And once they were here, it was like, well, now that you're here, actually, yeah, we do need help. Sean, bless your heart for showing up, man. helped us out a lot. Also, on our video we did like a month ago, talking about how crazy, insane life was. Thank you guys for your kindness and support.
Where? Oh,